Okay, and so we're ready, and we're reading for the month of March for Sagittarius. We have 9 viewers, so we must behave ourselves now.
Oh, I don't think so, Trudy.
Okay, never mind. All right, and so here we go for the month of March. Ava, I'm about to draw the very first card. I'm going to cut the cards one more time. Spirit says one more time. Okay, and the card that comes up is the 7 of Wands reversed.
Ah. All right.
Well, the first thing that comes to me is your defenses are down. Either your defenses are down because you see this card, I'm going to turn it up right so that our viewers can see it.
Okay.
So you see this gentleman, he's at the top of the hill. There are 6 wands below him, and he seems to be in a defensive posture. So you might be feeling a little defenseless this month. And also, there's another interpretation of this card because when the cards are inverted, they're often magnified. And so this can also mean that you're overly defensive. And so this could speak to, and this card came up for a couple of our signs this month, right, Ava?
Yes, 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 it did. I can't remember who, but
yes, yes. And so we had said that, well, you obviously have worked very hard to get to the top, and now you face competition. So you might have to defend your position.
Yeah.
And that may be required this month.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it has a number of ways to be seen, of course. In reverses are always very difficult. And with a card like this, it's even more difficult because it has a number of meanings to begin with. So it could mean that you feel defeated in some way. Something has defeated you, or you're giving in. Maybe somebody has been argumentative with you, sort of, you're normally in the upright, you're in command and control, you're the one that everyone else goes to. But in this instance, perhaps what's going on is that you acquiesce, you compromise, you give in for a resolution, for peace. And maybe someone has been overbearing, and consequently, you simply don't want to fight it. You don't want to fight. You don't want to do that. So you just give in. You say, okay, what the heck? You know, it's just to keep the peace.
It's not always a bad thing to give in.
No, it's not always a bad thing to give. Sometimes it's hard to constantly fight at the top.
Or to be to try and play the position of top dog.
Top dog or top leader, constantly being the one in lead.
Right. Maybe you're abdicating a little bit, abdicating that position.
That's it. That's it. That's it, Trudy.
Okay, so let's move to.
Yep.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to move on to the position of challenge for Sag. And I can't wait to find out what that is.
Okay.
The challenge is the 9 of Pentacles in the upright.
Is that right? Okay.
Interesting, right? After last month we had all the majors, and this seems to be more of a month of
adjusting.
Yes, just sort of practical everyday matters that you have to attend to.
Yeah.
after that earth-shattering February, now we're dealing with practical things. And so what we have is this woman who is, she's in charge, she's well-heeled, she's secure, she's comfortable in all areas of her life, in the area of family. She has a secure, lovely home. She probably, well, and I always see this as the financially solid, independent woman card.
Yeah.
The woman who can take care of herself. And so this is in the position of challenge this month. But it is in the upright. And so I'm going to venture to say that maybe part of this fear of not playing top dog, maybe part of the reason why you've been doing that in the past has to do with your need to provide this comfortable environment for yourself and for your family. And so that's what I got. What do you got, Eve?
Well, this is a card in which what you see in front of you is a woman who is extremely resourceful and who has reached her goals. The plants around her are bearing pentacles, so her work is paying off. She made the sacrifices necessary, and this is reaping the reward. This is her achievements, her accomplishments, the rewards for what she's labored. And then in the challenge position, your challenge is then obviously to finish it, to reach your goals, to work hard, to make your previous efforts pay off. And so it's a hard work hard to achieve the level of leisure. Maybe you want to take a vacation. Maybe you want to enjoy the benefits of your labor. So this is your challenge, to enjoy the benefits of your labor.
Well, I like that. That resonates with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to draw the third card. I can't wait to see what comes up. And what we have is another pentacle card.
Oh.
We have the 2 reversed in the position of the unexpected.
Ah, 2 reversed.
So this is all about practical things, balancing your money, staying in balance.
You're not going to be able to do it.
Not losing your footing.
Oh, God. Well, you might.
Well, it's unexpected. Unexpectedly, you're not maybe paying attention to your bank statement.
That's it.
Maybe you're spending more than you're earning.
Yes, that's it.
Well, and then there's another interpretation of this card too. Things might, if you've got, let's say you have 2 jobs. I have 2 jobs. They're getting a little out of control. Maybe you're not paying attention to what you should be paying attention to keep everything moving along smoothly.
Yes.
And you're dropping a few balls, which is interesting because this first card kind of, this 7 of Wands reverse kind of points to that.
Yes.
And so this is a little bit of a warning from Spirit, and that's why you come to us. Forewarned is forearmed, girls. So don't let your defenses down. Don't abdicate. Well, keep working, and I think that's what Spirit's saying.
That was their challenge, is to work.
Yes.
Work.
Right. Because there is at the end of this rainbow, okay, there's a pot of gold, right? And that's this 9
Right.
of Pentacles. And so I think it's just a warning from Spirit to pay attention.
That's right. Exactly. Pay attention to the practical things in life, to the practical things that are presented to you. You have choices to make always, and every choice you make has repercussions. And so this is reverse, so that some of your choices have had negative repercussions unexpectedly. So it could be that, it could be just simply your pockets are being drained because, again, you're not keeping your eye on what's practical. And you're behaving more too spontaneously, not diligent enough. And perhaps you have your guard down, which is the 7 of Wands, is your guard is down. You're not, normally you're defending your position. Your eyes are open as to who wants what you have. But this month, you're not being defensive. You're not defending your position. And so so you reap what you sow. So you got to be very careful about that.
Right. It also looks as if Sag might be dropping some balls unexpectedly this month, and that's not good for your pocketbook. You've got to keep these balls in motion. You've got to keep 2 balls in the air at all times.
Yeah. You can't let one drop.
Right.
And that's what might be happening, is that unexpectedly you have to let one drop.
Well, you might, or you might have to keep them both in the air.
Or that, yeah. Or that. So yes, let's see what happens at the end, Trudy.
Okay. Last card. Okay. Here we have her. The Queen of Cups reversed. We've got the overly emotional, dramatic Queen.
That could be a friend of yours, or that could be you.
Could be you.
Yeah,
You're a Sag, you're a fire sign, and so you're not a cup queen. And so let's just say this is you, okay? This could be a reaction to the month, or this could be why your defenses are down. It could be that you're feeling overly emotional about something, okay? And we did have that 3 of Swords. And so if you're still wallowing, if you're still holding a grudge, if you are still examining the situation, or maybe you're regressing a little bit from the Judgment card that we had last month, and you're forgetting what you learned, that could have something to do with this lack of attention.
Yeah.
Lack of attention to what you should be paying attention to, which is everyday life, more or less. And
well, this is the card.
Well, I want to say one more thing. I mean, what's really important here is to not have to step backward in terms of what you've already attained because you're not paying attention, or because it takes a certain amount of gas to fill up the tank every month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it's the card of the unreliable queen. She's overly sentimental as well, and it often points to hypersensitivity. So if someone criticizes you and you fall into tears, like that, or you could just be making a mountain out of a molehill.
Right.
You could be dramatically exaggerating the importance of something and just being dramatic for its own sake, or just not really understanding the situation well enough, or not having enough self-confidence to just let it go. So, oh, and I was going to say that normally in the upright, this queen is beautifully attired, but in reverse, she's a fashion wreck.
Oh, I don't like this reading. Oh my.
Be careful what you put on when you go out.
Well, I'm going in February, and so that was a better reading.
Thank God. You probably be wearing sneakers with your ball gown or something.
I've done that. But it's really about taking your eye off the ball. I feel like Spirit is warning our Saggies out there to keep your eye on the ball, and if you have to do it, make yourself a little Post-it note and stick it on your mirror, your makeup mirror, or your door, or in your car. Just remind yourself to keep your eye on the ball, because sometimes it's easy. We can let our emotions run away with us, but there's such a thing as emotional discipline.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we as women really need to learn that, because we often are victims of our own emotionalism. And we're led by that as opposed to our better sense, our common sense. And so the common sense is lost in the wallowing in our emotionalism, which usually Sagittarius doesn't have too much of a problem with.
Yes.
Which is why I kind of think that this might be somebody else as well that you have to deal with.
It could be, and that would also, it's a distraction, because this month is all about distractions.
Right. Somebody is upset in your midst who is a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. They may be upset about something, and they're influencing the month, influencing your world, in effect. And your defenses are down, and you might have to acquiesce to their demands, their kind of over-emotionalism about something. So it's they're very self-centered, and there's a bit of manipulation going on. So just forewarned is forearmed.
There you go. And with that, I'm going to segue into the Council card.
All right.
Ava and I have developed a way for all of our viewers to get higher spiritual counsel for $4.95. So you can subscribe to the Council card. It's actually terrific.
Yeah.
It's an audio file, and if you go to any of the videos, you'll see the Council card link below the video. And so just check it out. We've archived the past, I want to say, 4 months, and then March will be also going up probably in about a week, right, Ave?
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. It definitely within a week, maybe.
Right. So you can get higher spiritual counsel on February today.
I have to do them all by myself, so
right.
Let me be inspired as well, please.
All by her own self.
All by her own self, yes.
She does a really, really fantastic job. And I subscribe, just so you know. Right. I love the Council card. Okay. And also we offer private readings. So if you would like a personal and private reading that speaks specifically to your life, your situation, or if you have a crisis or an emergency, we also do emergency readings. And all you have to do is go to our website, virtualtarot.wordpress.com, click on the Purchase a Reading page. After you do that, choose your reading and pay for it, and then send us an email to avatrudy@yahoo.com, and that's all you have to do, and we will get right back to you. We've done, I don't know, over 1,000 readings.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yes,
That's a lot.
and everyone loves them. All the querents, I should say, love them, and we have a lot of repeat customers, and so that should tell you quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, and that said, Ava, you ready to flip over to comments?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We're going to answer a couple of questions. I have to put my glasses on here. Let's see. I wrote a couple of them down. Okay, TW Girl.
All right.
Okay, this is TW Girl. She's a Leo with a Taurus rising, and she has asked us to give her some insight from the cards on this question. She has strong feelings and a deep connection to someone who lives far away. And so she would like to know if this is going to work out.
Right. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, things will turn a little bit more positive soon. So you're going to be entering a phase of the relationship that is far more positive than it has been. So I'd say yes.
Okay. All right. I don't see a comment here, a question here. Hold on one second, if you don't mind. And I also wanted to mention, we've had some people asking where other readings are.
Connected.
Hold on.
Indescribable. Inspirational. Psychic medium John Edward.
Okay. Huh, there's another psychic medium out there. We've had a lot of people asking when we're doing their live reading. Well, I just wanted to mention that this reading concludes the live readings, and that if you want to see your reading, please visit the channel. And they're all archived there. So I know a Capricorn has asked and Libra has asked. So just go back to the channel and check your reading out. Unfortunately, the live readings conclude with this reading. Okay. Okay, here's a good question by NAJ, Naj. Okay? Naj asks, thank you for the readings, Ava and Trudy. I do have a question regarding money. I'm young, ready for college, and pretty broke. I have 6 earth signs, so money is important. May you two give me insight on my second job and how it'll go for me.
All right. The Star.
Ooh.
Very well. Well, certainly your talents will be able to shine forth in your other job more than the one you have. This one that you're referring to. The Star is about coming into your own, revealing your talents and letting those represent you, and receiving accolades and applause for that, sort of coming into the limelight in effect. And so yes, it's really a positive card for that job. And I would say that financially should do well too, because you'll be rewarded for your efforts, and it's a release from the burdens of your past, and you'll have your faith restored in life. There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and last question. Okay, this is Taboo 9.
Taboo. All right.
Taboo. Oh, and actually, I want to read something before we answer Taboo's question.
All right.
And this is from Greg, our bundle keeper.
Oh,
Greg Allen.
Hi, Greg.
We love Greg. He's probably not watching because he's a Taurus, but
Oh, yeah.
he said he watches all the readings. But anyway, he said, I really, really wanted to take part in this, but I've been a bit poorly. I love that you are changing things up. Hope you're feeling better, Trudy and Ava. I really love the Church of Ultimate Happiness.
That's where I am.
You've got me meditating.
Good.
Although I generally think about how I'm going to buy an Audi R8. LOL, I suck. Ha ha ha.
Yes, that's generally not the choice of meditation subject.
Oh, I thought that.
I recommend your breathing first.
Yes, isn't that funny? Okay, so where's my question here with Taboo? I gotta get back to that. Okay. So Taboo 9 is in the process of negotiation to buy a car within the next 30 days.
Oh.
By the way, I'm an Aries sun with a Cap rising. My Cap side tends to overshadow my Aries side at times. Will I be successful in negotiating what I want in the time frame?
All right, let's see. The world.
Oh, wow.
Yes. You will be. You'll be able to cross that finish line and receive, bring it to completion, because this is a card of bringing things to completion. You're done. So, yes, that's a resounding yes to that.
Okay, and I am going to say that concludes the reading for Sag and the live readings for the month of March. Thanks for joining us. Hello to the 10 viewers who joined us. We'll be coming at you next month, the month of April. So subscribe, share, and also tune in for the Fashion Week Google Hangout. We'll be doing that as well, or I will be. So we thank you so much for watching, for viewing, for subscribing, and have a great month. Forewarned is forearmed.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Sag.